know. We're actually reviewing another one step. Oh my god, it's been so long.
Yes. Don't see a lot of one steps. Not a lot of one steps on this channel anymore these days, guys. But here's one, and it is Wheeljack.
Cow cannon. I'm calling him cow cannon, Wheeljack.
Cow cannon?
Cow cannon.
Towel cannon?
Cow. T-E-U.
Two cannon?
Cow.
What's Tau? What does that mean?
Experimental weapon, Black Mesa.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Just because it looks like a mounted shoulder cannon.
Okay.
Actually, on the box it said gravity cannon.
Gravity cannon? Okay. Is there something that goes in here?
Mm-mm.
It looks like it's molded for something to go in there, though, doesn't it? That's weird. You can see this is the Wheeljack front. I love these pink windows and the pink windshield. This is my favorite thing about this particular vehicle is all this pink stuff. And this is from Bumblebee Cyberverse? Bumblebee Cyberverse,
Yes,
yeah, okay.
Cyberverse, not Cybertron.
Well, just from Cybertron eventually, but you can see this one, the bottom, there is, I mean, it looks really, it's all pretty well hidden. And
Like, I don't even see the head, so...
Yeah.
Considering how I said in previous, and I ridiculed the Transformer toys in previous videos, how they didn't hide the robot very well.
Yeah, this one's really hidden.
This one does a good job except for these little hands.
Oh, yeah, that's not bad, though. They don't really, you can't tell that they're hands. All right, so transformation, it should be pretty easy.
Yeah, but this part blocks this part, so you're gonna have to just...
Okay, there he is.
And there's the cow cannon on his shoulder. Oh, he's gonna go deaf from
So
that,
what's
though.
interesting here is that there is some very slight articulation in the shoulders, which is a bit unusual for one steps. Legs, there is some sort of foot hinges here. Let's see. Let's okay. How do you can we get his gun out of the way? No. No. Okay. So let's take a look at his face sculpt. His face sculpt is actually really good. It's really hard to pull in, though. Let's see here. Let's get a look at it. Look at that face sculpt. That's dynamite. That is actually super detailed for a one step. That's pretty crazy.
I mean, they're putting a lot of great job, Hasbro, but I noticed one single flaw.
What's that?
That you would expect from one step, and that's the backlights are not painted.
The back of the legs?
Backlights.
Oh, yeah, there's no taillight paint on, but that's a one step. You never get that.
But only very rarely you get that.
And then,
even then, that's with the expensive and good ones.
So this actually, I'm not sure why they're calling it a one step. So all you do is peel the entire canopy back and just pull it back, and eventually everything will sort of discombobulate here, and then you still have to fold these. So a one step doesn't really make sense. I don't think
it's a two step.
Yeah, it's well. I mean, even still, if you get something caught, it could be a two, maybe even a three step if you get the arm things kind of caught. But I mean, he looks okay in robot mode for a one step, but he definitely is very one step flavored. In that it looks kind of clunky and boxy, just like pretty much every one step. Vehicle mode, though, I think is pretty good.
I can recommend something, and that would be doing some custom paints for any other Transformer collectors who happen to want to get this.
You could, yeah. There's so the side thing, the side scoops. Actually, I mean, those are sort of exotic cars, sort of exotic car style. You could make the case right here for these little, I don't know if you can see that. Is that going to pull in? Let's see. Is it going to pull in? Let's see. Yeah, so you can see it, that little raised part right there. You could make those taillights pretty easily and then leave the interior section right here for the reverse lights. So you could definitely do a little something with that. You could paint the fins on the inside of the air scoops here. Could definitely You could paint the grill. You could do like a nice silver or something here. You could probably add some yellow to the fog lights, possibly. Maybe some chrome-ish to the headlights, I guess. But
and then with the overall just flat white.
You could put something on this sort of roof as well.
And with the other just flat white piece, I guess you could do like maybe a sticker pack or something.
Yeah, you could. You could add some decals to it. I don't know.
Maybe custom paint or maybe give this white some more depth.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody's doing decals for the one steps. I've seen them for Deluxe and I've seen them for Voyager. But I mean, possibly you could just use something like that, just modify them a little bit. But as far as the one step goes, it's a pretty okay one step.
Yeah, in robot mode. You can maybe paint this to make it look translucent, but the canopy section in this part here.
Well, no, you can't do that.
Maybe give this a little black underline within the details.
Yeah, you could put some little stuff on him to add some details. You can't make it transparent though. You'd have to actually replace it completely. So you would have to go through and you would have to knock out the windows and you'd have to knock out the windshield and replace it with like a clear plastic of some kind if you wanted to have transparency. But that wouldn't be worthwhile to do, I don't think.
And then the feet section. Like I said, I think that if you could, you could customize it. Also, this guy has another little feature, that being of the cannon. There's actually a projectile in there.
There is? Oh, whoa, I didn't even see that.
So this is as far as it goes.
What? Can I see that?
Cannon.
What? Look at this, guys.
And so I guess you can add a little more perception to that, too.
Okay, so okay, so how are you supposed to fire it? You have to. Okay, that's.
It's a little one-step gimmick.
Yeah, but why? Like, look where you have to get to it. It's like not easy to get to there. I guess it would be easier for kids with their smaller fingers and whatnot. But that's funny.
That's a good little gimmick, and I guess with this one, you could just kind of paint this more like fire colors. Yeah, you could add. Yeah, you could add some fire towards the back of it, so it looks like it's firing out, and then add like a silver to the front of it, possibly. I didn't know that would do that. I mean, it's fairly elaborate for a one step, well, two step, but especially one for the Cyberverse series.
It's a 1 + 1 step.
1 + 1 step equals 2 step.
Yeah. So yeah.
You can even speed run the transformation if you really desired. Like I just did there.
Yes. Yeah.
And I mean, that's make a record for how fast you can transform in 1 step.
So there he is, guys. The one-step Wheeljack from Bumblebee's Cyberverse Adventures.
I think that if you really took the time and painted this, you could make this the one step look so much better. And in fact, I don't think there's anything wrong with the general design of this character. This little toy right here. I think it's just the paint applications. Flat white. I think some details would really kind of spruce this toy up and give it a little more depth rather than just being a small little toy. So if you're really bothered to take the time and do that, you could get a good display piece.
Yeah, in vehicle mode, robot mode, I think you're just kind of limited to what you have there because you're limited by how many poses you actually can do because there's almost no articulation, just like normal one steps. But
also, you can also open the canopy here in this section and then fire like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
So if you just kind of want to fire when he's in vehicle mode, that's a fun little fact about him.
Huh. Yeah, this is definitely more elaborate than some of the other ones.
Way more elaborate.
Way more elaborate.
In fact, this is probably the most elaborate one step I've ever seen.
It does have a lot more detailing than normal, that's for sure. But there he is, guys. If you did enjoy our look at this Wheeljack one step from Bumblebee's Cyberverse Adventures, guys, please give us the old thumbs up. Hit the red subscribe button if you have not done so already, guys. If there's a blue notification and comments available, please feel free to use them. Guys, whether there are or not, please come follow us on our Twitter feed, where updates to the channel made by myself. And of course, there is Twitter exclusive content such as displays and so on. If you use Twitter, please come follow us there. We'd love to have you. But there it is one last time. Now the opening canopy Wheeljack. One step from Bumblebee's Cyberverse Adventure. But there it is, guys. We'll see you all next time.
Peace.
Bye-bye.